I was doing some investigations on the weekend, and I found out a credible explanation why Israel would actually be turning 78 already next week and not May 14th. So this would be definitely sooner than we thought, but I found out this on the weekend, so then this week would be very much a high watch week. And in this video I will, well, first of all explain why this is a high watch week, all the reasons and all the different options, and then what is this reason why Israel would be turning 78 already next week. So let's start with the next high watch day during this week, which is actually already tonight on Monday night until Tuesday night. And the reason is that it's actually the 31st of March, so the last day of 2025 according to the Julian calendar. And as it is Nisan 26, it's the 26th of the 7th month, so that is actually 726 is the word for rapture in Strong's Concordance. So, and there are also other reasons why this could be the day. So, well, it's definitely sooner than we thought, and as the revelation is coming at the last moment, it is actually also fitting to that pattern. And now if we think that the month actually started on the full moon in here, then you could say that this is actually the time of Jesus' crucifixion is kind of overlapping very closely in here. Because if the full moon already hit in here, then we would be actually just entering the 14th day, which was the high Sabbath, before which everybody needed to be taken down from the cross already. So this would fit that perfectly. The Last Supper would overlap with this day perfectly. And in my previous video I go through this Last Supper, but just a quick recap is that Jesus did not finish the Last Supper. He was kind of hinting that it would still get its fulfillment later on in heaven. So in the rapture, go to marriage supper of the Lamb, and that would be kind of overlapping with the Last Supper, kind of the same celebration, but just separated with time, but it's tying everything together. The last moments, the Last Supper, and then the victory, marriage supper of the Lamb with the wedding in here. So it would all fit with tonight, tomorrow night, and if it lasts for 7 days, it will last also for 7 years, the tribulation, but also 7 days, then it would end in here in the evening of 21, so that would leave 1 day, and as the world is with the time zones, it would be actually covering the whole earth perfectly, the end of the this window in here, so it would be full week before Israel turns 78. And during the marriage supper of the Lamb, we would be kind of going through the Passover, second Passover, or Adar 2, Purim. All this would be kind of prophetic convergence and first fruits as well, and then we would come to the moment on which Israel turns 78. Then there's a Red Sea moment on Nisan 21, and then the 6, 7, or 7, maybe the tribulation would start in here. And then there would be some time in here in between before the first Sabbath, but it would be very close. So the pattern fits perfectly with tonight. And here you can see the different time zones. The sun will set tonight starting from around 6 o'clock to 8:30, so 20:30 in Israel. So you can see your time zone and check it out. Okay, but then as the Israel 78, why is it here already on April 22nd to the 23rd? Let me go through that. So Israel became independent on May 14th, 1948, and that was the 5th of Ivuar for the Hebrews, and it was the 20th day of the Omer count. So that is a perfect signpost to watch for, day 20 of the Omer count. And in 1948 it happened to be a Friday, 14th of May, but the 5th of Ivuar in Hebrew calendar is not fixed to the Gregorian date, so it varies from year to year. You can see here. So the 14th of May, which became like the Gregorian date for the globe to celebrate Israel independence, is here, but then for the observant Jews is actually a different date. And this date this year in 2026 will be already in April 22nd. It's not unheard of. There are other occasions in which it's also been very early, like 18th of April in 1945. Well, that was before the independence, but that was the 5th of Ivuar. So this year it's going to be April 22nd. So that is going to be next week, Wednesday until Thursday. Israel will turn 78. 5th of Ivuar, 20th day of the Omer count. So that's why this week is a high watch week, and of course next week all the way until this date. If you find this information useful, please like and share, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.